Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it's Saturday. It must be time for some more RimWorld, I reckon. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the pieces after the insanity of the last couple of weeks here. It's been mildly challenging to say the least. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The kitty emoji works. Yay, I'm so happy about the kitty emoji. Oh, it's Kitty just looking right back at me. That's so cool. I'm so glad I designed those. Well, designed. I took photos of my kitty and then cut them out in Photoshop. We finished marine armor. Okay. Now what? Now what should we do? Kind of running out of things to do here. Let's get multi-barrel weapons going. Sure, why not? Let's get some miniguns. Perturby Curtis, welcome, 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 welcome. Dr. Avalanche, welcome, 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 everyone. I do love Saturday RimWorlds with you guys. Okay, Clay joined the last time, so we've got an extra pair of hands. Did I stop making all of this cotton? I did. Okay, good. I've turned off all the cotton. I've turned it on to something else. Good, because we're running into, food issues again. Blue Toast, welcome, welcome. Wait, need research project. I thought I did that. Did I not? Okay, yeah, research that, please. Oh, I didn't click research it. There we go. Research that, please. Thank you. Get some multi-barrel weapons going on here. I need steel. I need, like, a lot of it. I have far, far too little steel right now, so I'm going to start to outline a whole bunch of mining, like a crazy, ridiculous amount of mining here. Go that way, and then go up this way here, and then sort of cut across like this, and start bisecting the rest of this mountain here. See what might live up in this neck of the woods. And then, down here, there's another good chunk. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's find out what's going on in this part of the mountain. So a quest available. Okay, I'll look at that in just a second. Let's get all of this mined out, please. There might be some steel in here that I could be taking advantage of. And by taking advantage of, I mean using, because I have none. It's a little grim in terms of steel. The other colony that I'm running in my off time has like 14,000 units of steel. It's a little obscene, but not so much here. No, not so much at all. Okay, that, and that. All right, get on with all of that. Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're crashing the Saturday live stream. No idea what RimWorld is. Excellent, good. I love people who've never seen RimWorld before. I used to be one of those people, and now it's one of my favorite games. It's a colony builder, Rob. It's a colony builder. So we crash land on the planet, and we've got to kind of start from scratch. We have really almost nothing when we land, and then we build up the colony. The eventual goal is to build a rocket ship and get off the planet, but I've never actually done that. Mel, welcome, welcome. I've never actually done that, because it's far more fun just to build up the colony and fend off raids and go on quests. So speaking of quests, what is this quest? They would like to purchase 450 units of uranium. Well, I'm pretty sure I have that. Yeah, I've got 450 units of uranium. What are you willing to give me? You'll give me a sub-persona core. A tech-proof sub-persona core, no less. Willow, welcome, welcome. Can't find steel either. I know, it's just the luck of the draw on the map. It's totally the luck of the draw. 2 sinks repaired and 1 shower head installed. And you didn't break any of your sinks. Well, goodness, I did not know you were a plumber of sorts. Oh, or we could just get a person. Oh, I'd like a person. Persons are good. Are you good at anything? You're actually not bad at the core skills. Construction, mining, cooking. You're kind of terrible at everything else. You're not great, but you are a warm body. Don't know what Muffalo are. Prepare to have your mind blown. Strip your mountains. Yeah, exactly what Mel said. So I'm going to come back to that quest in a sec. So that's what I'm doing right now, Willow. I'm bisecting all the mountains to see if there's any steel in here. There usually is. There's usually some. So I've got them outlined to just basically bisect all of this, dig some paths in here, and see what might live around here. Usually you can find something. And then if not, we have the deep drilling thing up and running, right? Yeah, we do. We do. Have we actually found anything? Have we found anything yet? No. No, because we have nobody to go and actually, like, do that. I've got some steel that we've dug out that we just haven't gone and collected yet. Oh, there's a steel deposit down here. Okay, it's really far away. Really, really far away. I'm going to kind of maybe save that one for last. It's a night owl, though, so sleeps during the day. Yeah, I can kind of live with night owl. That part's fine. The tech-proof sub-persona core is really good. Ah, okay, so that's not the persona core. That is just instant research. Instant research. So if we use that, whatever we're researching, we will automatically research it. We can only do it once. That is nice. I do like that idea. I wouldn't mind the skill trainer for intellectual either. But I'd rather just have the warm body. I'd rather just... I'm going to accept this. Now, where is this? Where's Red Gubia? Where does this place exist? It doesn't mean digging underground. Yeah, it does mean digging underground, which has inherent dangers in it. Okay, so they're over here, and we're up here. Well, that's not too bad. Right through Small Goose Range, and we're there. We could actually even take that road all the way there. I think we can handle this. However, I have no food to send out with these people. 30 hours in and your first 2 colonies died. Yeah, that sounds like RimWorld. Sounds like you're playing RimWorld. It sounds like you're playing RimWorld really well, too. Still kill colonies 500 hours in. Yeah, I've got over 500 hours, and colonies die frequently. I usually just re-roll them, though. Okay, if we got some prepackaged survival meals together, we could go and do that. What's my deadline for that? In 6.7 days. Oh. Alright, well, that's when the quest is going to expire. And it's going to be about 3 days to get there. Okay, I think we can get this done. We have got some food. We've pulled some food out of here. Is there anything we could go and murder? We've got a bill out to go kill some alpacas. That's good. And that turkey, of course. Bristly, welcome, welcome. Just a flying visit. Love me some RimWorld. Not so much as WASD Adventures. Will this colony rock your face off? This colony has had its own face rocked off, actually, after the terrible fire that burned down the kitchen and almost everything else. So we've lost a lot of faces. Let me point you to the Hall of the Dead, where nobody has a face. And there's a goat sleeping in there. There's a goat sleeping with all the dead people. So yes, faces have already been rocked off. In fact, already been rocked off. Let's get... Okay, if I wanted to do some prepackaged survival meals, let's go... That's not where we do that, Dave. Let's go to this, and then let's have you do packaged survival meals times 4 for, like, a bunch of them, please. Like, I don't know, 20. And I'm actually going to bump that up to the top. See if we can get that done. Can I get somebody on maximum cooking, please? Like Shield. You're really, really good at that. I'm going to put you on max cooking and back you off of growing and plant cutting for right now, anyway. You have 90 mods that make it a bit easier. Okay, 90 mods. Sewell, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just saw you popped into the Wee Hours Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. Welcome, welcome to both places. Welcome to chat and welcome to the Wee Hours Discord. So yeah, 90 mods. Wow, that seems like a lot to keep track of, frankly. I don't know how you keep track of 90 mods. All right, who did I just do with that with? Was that Shield? Shield, I said go do lots and lots of cooking? Yeah, Shield, go do lots and lots of cooking, please. It seems like you're on it. And are we hunting the things that we need to be hunting? We are kind of hyper-focused on gardening right now, which is fine because I actually need food for the animals. So that's not the worst idea in the world. Gonzalo's having a nap. Is that really a big contribution to the colony, Gonzalo? Is that really a huge contribution to the colony? Okay. One of the mods is a mod manager. Of course it is. I think after 45, you have to put in a mod manager of some sort. And just because the kids don't have... Reed, what are you doing? You're standing. That is actually your status. You are standing. What? Why? What are you doing over there? You should probably go rest till you're healed. You're kind of banged up, man. You should probably go, like, chill out and take a break. I think I have around 170 hours in RimWorld, so still learning. Oh, yeah, you're just getting started, Bristol. You're just getting started in RimWorld. It falls under that classic line of easy to start, hard to master. You can totally jump right into RimWorld and be immediately killed. Immediately kill. Never really watched RimWorld. What's it about? Okay, so at its base, it's a colony builder. That's the concept. So we had 3 colonists, Pain, Stingle, Shield, and Kalian, and they crash landed on a planet with not many supplies. Just the basics, really. And we have, gathered resources. We've strip mined the local mountains. We've gathered trees. We've done all sorts of stuff to build up the colony into this size. And then other colonists have joined, usually by us taking them prisoner and then sort of Mike Tysoning them into loving us. But other colonists join in various ways. That's actually what we hope to do with this quest, is get another colonist to join us. And the colony grows and grows and grows and grows. And then it's really the charm of RimWorld, if you want to call it charm, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration and probably not the right word, is that it has a storytelling aspect to it. So it's just going to throw things at you somewhat randomly, not really randomly, but somewhat randomly, and just see what happens. So maybe you'll get raided, or maybe somebody will come along and be really, really nice to you, or maybe a trader will show up, or you get a quest that you can go and do. So all sorts of things can happen at any point. The mods are great, but every time I start a game, there's an update that breaks my game. Noah, welcome, 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 welcome. No, I have no idea who you are, Noah. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I see all sorts of crazy mods on the subreddit, haven't been convinced to jump in yet. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same tank, Mel. We all know I'm not really a modding person. It's just not my style. I like to kind of work with the game as it's intended, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just my style. It's just the way I play games. How did we do? We've made some packaged survival meals. And I still have that tough skin gland kicking around. Hey, Reed, while you're here, while you're already in the hospital, you want a tough skin gland? Are you a high combat guy? You are actually a melee guy. Or you could be anyway. Yeah, I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give that to you, Reed. I'm going to give you that toughness. We may as well put it into you. So install the tough skin gland. Who's actually good at the doctory stuff around here? Not Pain Stingle. Shield could competently do it. Gonzalo, not so much. It's Buck, isn't it? Isn't Buck rather good at 7? Okay, and Clay... No, it's back down to Shield. Okay, Shield, could you, You need material. It's there, Shield. I assure you it's there. I really do. Most of the mods I've downloaded are quality of life mods, like Packed Lunch so they don't get the 8 without a table debuff. Yeah, see, I'm willing to roll with that. I'm willing to roll with that. Oh, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Bristly. I forgot to like my own stream. There, I've liked myself. Self-esteem. Ain't it great? Undignified throne room. Is that all the muffalo dung? No, it's all of these braziers that are not fueled. That's okay. I'm willing to cope with that. Buck, what do you have to go do? Are you doing the operation? Yeah, you're doing the operation. Okay, good luck with that, Buck. Good luck with the sort of putting dermal plating inside an entire human being. 8 without a table is so fun when they do it 2 feet from a table. Yeah, exactly. I'm willing to work with my colonists' own stupidity. I have 8 chairs here and 8 colonists, and yet somebody will say that they ate without a table. Invariably. Every time. Every time. I prefer the quality of life stuff too. Started recording a Warhammer 40k RimWorld, and the new DLC landed. Wait, there's a Warhammer 40k RimWorld? That might be an invitation to mod something. Buck, how's the operation going to go? Are you going to install dermal plating in a human being with only a base medical knowledge? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Speaking of which, let's throw some more things on the kids' table here. And, oh, you already have a bill to make medicine. Okay. Okay, please do make some medicine at some point. We're making more. We are definitely making more prepackaged survival meals. Zhu, welcome, welcome. Mia! Mia's on the phone. Are you on the phone to get ice cream, Mia? Please say yes. Are you on the phone with your local ice cream vendor saying, please deliver some ice cream to me, please? Nick, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just found your channel a couple of days ago, enjoying Sim Casino. Good, I'm glad. I enjoyed Sim Casino, too. Sim Casino is awesome. I love that game. Absolutely fantastic. Gonzalo's out planting berries. That's good. Oh, surgery failed. Oh, Buck. Buck. Oh, there's a fire. We should probably be slightly... Oh, it's... No, that fire's fine. We can cope with that fire. That's an okay fire. I don't suppose we got the tough skin gland. No, we don't. We just kind of messed up Reed and walked away. Nice one, Buck. Nice one. Well done on the 4K subs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. It was a very happy number to reach. Thank you. Bristly has to go. Thank you, Bristly. Thank you. Very long and complicated relationship with this game. Loved it, but haven't played it for years. YouTubers killed it for me. I try to watch as little RimWorld on YouTube as possible, except when many a true nerd played it, which is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, it was so good. It was so nice to have a game that I'm actually better at than him. And of course I've watched Penge play it. I've watched Penge's entire run a couple of times, actually, which is no small feat, I might add. That's a lot of episodes to go. Just watched part 13 of Rising Star 2. Thank you so much. I'm glad you found it funny. There's such a story in that game that I didn't expect. That game is way more fun than it has any right to be. It's well put together. Very, very well put together. And it just evolves a natural story that I love. How are we doing on the prepackaged survival meals? We've got 816 so far. And some regular meals. Okay. It's going to be a rough ride to the quest there. And we haven't even started on the mining yet. Of course we haven't. I'm down like a whole bunch of colonists. It's the trader fire thing has just wrecked this colony. Absolutely wrecked it. But we'll pick up the pieces. Things will happen. Things will happen. I should probably get some more trees cut down in the reasonably near future, if only for the throne room. If only for that. So Painsniggle can stop whining about Painsniggle's throne room. So let's get that outlined. Chop some wood there. Okay. And then I'm going to throw it into slightly higher speed mode, just so we can get some of these things done. Just me! Welcome, welcome, welcome. On the phone, Dave, would you like something from McDonald's? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take like a couple of burgers at least. I'm not so much with McDonald's fries. They're okay. They're always oversalted, but they're okay. They're competent fries if oversalted. So yeah, something along those lines. Burger and some fries would do me well, Mia. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you can get those delivered over here, that would be even better. Reed is no longer incapable of walking. However, Reed's totally messed up now because we did a failed surgery on Reed. Yeah, Reed, you're probably going to be in there a while. You are definitely going to be in there a while. Everyone's out harvesting trees. That's good. And we have a beret. Even better. Even better. Wait, McDonald's takes your calls? What kind of pull do you have that you can just hop on the phone to McDonald's and say, hey, get me a burger, snappy, let's go here? I don't know how that works. I can't get on the phone with them. So Sewell will have a number 2, and Willow would like some fries. So yeah, you've actually got kind of a big order, Mia. Sorry. I know you were trying to whisper that to me, but it is out in chat, so everybody's hungry. Apparently everybody is hungry. So you're going to have to order for a bunch of people. I don't know how we're all going to chip in on that, but maybe you can just kind of front us on this one, and we can get you back later, Mia. Mostly YouTubers committing all kinds of atrocities in the game, but on other subjects being all about family friendliness. Yes, indeed, RimWorld does lend itself to the dark side if you want it to. If you wanted to. You don't have to. I'm not saying I've never harvested any organs. Not saying that's never happened. I'm saying that has totally 100% happened. Totally 100% happened. Okay. If we do this quest, which I'm pretty much committed to doing, we actually probably have enough survival meals at this point. How many we rocking right now? 35? Yeah, we could hit that. We could definitely do that. Okay, who's going on this trip? I'm gonna get a caravan going. Actually, I'm gonna get a caravan going. How much uranium did you want? 450. I am gonna do it for Alexi. Yeah, 450. So let's get a caravan going here, and let's throw it into normal speed here. Too late for hash browns? No. Mia's taking orders. No, Mia's taking orders all day. Yeah, M would like some chicken nuggets. I think Mia's just gonna hold the phone until chat's done with the order. Is someone lying down on the floor next to a perfectly good bed? Probably. That sounds about like something they do. So where was that place again? Was it this one? No, that was Tulsa. Oh, hang on. I have to check where the place is again. Red Gubia. There we go. And we are... Where'd we go? Oh, we're up here. Okay, yeah, right through Small Goose Range. Okay. We are going to form a caravan. Is it this one? Yeah, Red Gubia. No, everything No, cancel all of it. I've done it all wrong. Hang on. No, just cancel everything. I've done everything wrong. There we go. You are going to form a caravan to there. 2.75 days. Okay. Accept that. Right. Hang on, Sewell. I have to approve that for some weird reason. Anna, welcome, welcome. You've never experimented with the cannibals. Oh, I've experimented with cannibals constantly. Absolutely constantly. No, cannibals are fussy. I love the concept of cannibalism in the game, but they are very, very fussy to work with, unless you've got all cannibals, and that would be optimal. But we don't. All right, who's going on this? I think probably definitely Shield is going on this, and probably Kalian is going to go on this. I don't really need a big crew. Send Gonzalo along, and let's send. I don't really. You know what? We need to send some of the Muffalos. Sorry, I really need to send some of the Muffalos. So Ragamuffin and Plush are going to go as well, because we need the hauling. We need the hauling. I have no idea, Sewell. I have absolutely no idea. That there's nothing in there that should have sent up a flag, and M gets to put up that word with no problem. I didn't even have to approve that. Well, YouTube's just weird sometimes. The kitchen you got just isn't working. I know. It's really weird. They just sort of psychically know that there's cannibalism, even though they've technically never seen it. All right, so yes, happy with that. Good. Items. We needed, where's my uranium? 450 uranium. So 450 uranium. Oh, that's going to take a while. I need more hauling animals. Okay. Who else can come along? Ragamuffin, Plush, and not Hasselmuff. He's not going to be able to carry anything. He's a youngling. Goats can't carry anything, can they? I don't think they can. I'm going to have to take Muffalaw and Order. Wait, can the bull carry anything? I don't think so. No, I got to take the Royal Muffalos for this. So Order and Muffalaw are going to have to come along. Do Muffalos haul? They absolutely do. They absolutely do. And that's why I'm taking 4 Muffalos to haul all of that. Wow, that uranium is so heavy. So heavy. Whew. Okay. Is there anyone else that I can... If I take Hasselmuff... Okay, we're getting there. I have no one else to... I may have made a huge bungle in accepting this quest, because I don't have the hauling animals for this. Hauling animals. If you let one of my babies die, I'm finding you. I love the kitty. This is just so... It was worth it just to look to chat and see my kitty. That's just awesome. That's absolutely awesome. I'm so glad that worked. I'm so glad I set that up correctly so it does work. If I throw in another person, does that help? Can we get away with that? No, we're actually losing. Like, okay, take that off. Take Hasselmuff off. Ooh, this is going to be grim. Okay. Sure. Items, great. And then travel supplies. Well, yeah, I need, like, way more of this. So, I would like a whole bunch of hay. Let's put in 200 hay. And then all of the packaged survival meals. That's 9.6 days of food. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You get those if you join the YouTube channel. Yes, that is correct, Willow. That is correct. I made a goal to myself that I would set up channel memberships by the end of January, and I did that. So yes, those exist. Those exist. They won't let me be a channel member just because I'm in St. Lucia. That is a bit of a countryist. That is a bit of a countryist. Yeah. So that is a little extreme on their part. I'm still pretty unclear what is happening here, but I think I'm enjoying it. Rob, I think that should be the selling phrase of RimWorld. That should be at the top of their Steam page. That's it. You've completely, with one sentence, you have perfectly described RimWorld. Perfectly described RimWorld. I'm pretty unclear what's happening here, but I think I'm enjoying it. Let's give them some herbal medicine, sure. And maybe some regular... Oh, I don't have a lot of regular meals. I should have enough food. I'm gonna This is probably a terrible idea. But I'm going to send this. We are so down on mass. Oh. Boy, who'd have thought that uranium was that heavy? Yeah, that's really heavy. Well, Willow, you support the channel in your own way. So I put it up there. It's an option. It exists. People can do it if they want. Mostly so M can put up photos of my kitty in chat, which is just awesome. It's just awesome. Okay, I'm sending this. Caravan can't carry that much. Okay. I have completely bungled this because I don't have enough capacity to haul. If I take the goats, it doesn't help. It does. I know goats do not haul. How about the bull? Will that haul? Nope. Nope. Okay. And again, Hasselmuff will haul, but not enough. Not enough. If I put literally everybody but one person on, I can do it. Oh God. I'm going to leave one person at home. I'm going to leave one person at home. It should be somebody who can cook. Shield, I know for a fact you can cook. Okay, right. Right. I'm going to leave one person in my colony. That's it. In my colony. Spike Little Girl, welcome. Mel must be crying at this point. I'm going to leave one person in my colony and send everyone else because it's the only way I can haul 450 units of uranium. I will give them a little bit more herbal medicine and, I don't know, like a couple more simple meals. They're not going to, you know what, no simple meals. All the simple meals. That's only 4 days of food. Right. Have all the potatoes and all the rice. That's 4.6 days. I'm going to leave one person in my colony alone, with no food. No food. Mel was just typing, no! This is all right. Maybe I just can't do this quest. I can't haul 450 units of uranium. I can't. I just can't. I want that person, but it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry, Red Gubia. Yeah, I'm dismissing that quest. Oh, I really wanted an extra person. That makes me sad. Everybody agrees it's a bad idea. Yeah, everybody agrees. I know about drop pods, Mel. I know. I just haven't got those yet. We're a little shy of literally everything right now. Catch me up. YouTube didn't notify me. We've managed to, and by we I mean chat and my own self-interest, to keep this stream going. We've managed to spin me away from a terrible idea. Terrible idea. I've already abandoned the quest, Mel. So I've put the quest in the trash. So yeah, we'll look into drop pods. Those are probably, I bet those are going to be advanced components, of which I do not have many. I have 11. Have we actually researched those yet? Yeah, I have. Transport pods. Okay. Well, neat. Let's get some of those going then. I mean, just for the future, let's get some of those going. What are those under? MISC? Probably MISC, yeah. Pod launcher. And that's a fueling port for launching one transport pod. Okay. And pod launchers can launch as a group, but the launchers must be placed adjacent to each other. And Mel, remind me how much weight capacity a transport pod holds? Can you go twice? No, I think I've actually just deleted the quest at this point. Available. Yeah, no. That's fine. That's fine. We will get transport pods under construction, and then remember to build them touching each other, and go back to the thing where I was actually looking at them. Transport pods are regular components in steel. Yeah, actually, the materials are not terrible. I don't have a lot of steel. I can build them. I'm gonna sit on them until we locate another pocket of steel. I think I'd be a little bit more comfortable if I didn't blow my steel on... Who the heck are you? Oh, you're the raid that we killed. Right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'd really be more comfortable if I had more steel. There is a bunch down here that we haven't picked up yet. That is good. But I am really shy on steel. And now that I've completely X'd out the quest, there's no race to get transport pods under construction. something like that pops up again, then we'll do that. We'll do that. Just Me says 1,000 kilograms. Well, I could do that in one pod then. Absolutely done one pod. If Dave won the American Revolution, you would be called Dave Washington. Aha, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay. You want to take all the Muffalo, forbidden by law. Well, it turns out that even the Royal Muffalo could not hold up that much uranium. Who knew uranium was that heavy? Probably scientists and people who, I don't know, weigh uranium. I don't know who's in charge of that, but they probably knew it was that heavy. All right, well, I wouldn't mind a trader showing up in the meantime. We have no prisoners. This guy won't leave. Is there a reason we're not hauling you? You're actually kind of annoying me at this point. Yeah, haul him. Get him out of this room and take him somewhere else. Oh, 150 kilograms. Ooh, that's not very good. Ooh, that's, I'd need 3 pods just to do that uranium. Which storyteller? The medium one. Cassandra Classic. Yeah, the medium one, whatever it is. If the colony dies, I hope the next stream is a new colony named Rick's Lobsters, M's Muffalo, or Arg Help. Everything's on fire. I think it would devolve from one to the other. It would start out as Rick's Lobsters or M's Muffalo, and it would quickly become Arg Help, Everything's on fire. That would be very quick to happen. I don't know why fire loves me, but it does. It wants to be near me all the time. Not my fault. All right, we're getting some hay. That's good. That's excellent. All of my hauling animals are long dead at this point, so we're not moving things around very much. And are we doing any mining at all? Reed, I'm sorry about trying to staple dermal plating to you. Or at least I'm sorry that Buck did it. But Buck's usually okay with those kind of things. No, we're not really. We're kind of in a chill moment in RimWorld right now. Cassandra would totally have sent a raid. Yeah, I feel you're right. Is there fire in RimWorld? Rob, there's very few moments when there isn't fire in RimWorld. Fire is a constant source of annoyance to me. There is fire all the time. You should have been here a couple of weeks ago. Almost the entire colony burned down. So, Rob, let me draw your attention to my freezer. This was one of my most well-organized, beautiful freezers. All shelves in here, tons of food. Oh, we had so much food. And then fire happened, and it all went away. All the food went away. No more food for us. Oh, I could take... We've got plenty of prepackaged meals right now. Don't bother finishing that task right now. Go back to simple meals. Thank you. No real reason to keep those. Well, I mean, we'll keep them, obviously, but there's no real reason to keep making them at this point. We've still got to bill out for some hunting. That is good. If anyone wanted to get on that, that would be fine. Azra, welcome, welcome, welcome. Change the floor of the storage just in case a fire occurred. Yeah, we've been kind of picking away at that. The problem we have now is just warm bodies, in that we don't have a lot of them. I think when Painstingle gets done with this, I'm actually going to take him off research. Oh, a Muffalo is pregnant. Muffalo is pregnant. And we're going to have another baby Muffalo. First playthrough was with Phoebe. Ooh. And second was Cassandra. Now I'm trying Randy. Is Dave secretly the president? Oh, God, no. I couldn't stand that kind of scrutiny in my life. That would be terrible. I would never want to do that. Ah, some steel. Good. Some steel down here. Excellent. Keep bisecting a mountain. Eventually you'll find some. It's in there somewhere. I could get the deep drilling going, but no real hurry to do that. Is that a perfectly good raccoon that we're not eating? It is. Oh, and Shield's already got it. Oh, we struck compacted machinery, too. Even better. Even better. Some components. Excellent. Can you just eat the Muffalo? Well, yes and no, Rob. Yes and no. Absolutely. Absolutely, I could start slaughtering all of my animals. Actually, now that I say that, I do have a lot of goats. However, can I eat the Muffalo and still keep M as a viewer? Then no. No, I can't. No. Not in this stream, anyway. Absolutely not. Yeah, M has already chimed in with that. Dave won't eat Kitty, and we won't eat our pet Muffalo. No. So... your theory is strong, Rob. We could eat the Muffalo. We're not going to eat the Muffalo, though, because I really value M's viewership, and I would like to keep M on board. And I'd never hear from them again if we ate all of the muffalo. However, on that, I do have a lot of goats that aren't really contributing in any particular way. I mean, we get milk from them, and that's cool, but I especially don't need this many male goats. I really only need the one for, the job that a male goat needs to do. The rest of them, I'll keep all the does for the milk, but we could comfortably shave off a couple of goats. I don't need that many goats. We'll keep all the does. We'll keep Ambi. We'll keep goat doe 5, goat doe 6, and goat doe 7. I don't really need the wild boar, but you know what? I'll train it to fight. Why not? And then the cow and the bull have not bred yet, so I can't really get rid of them until I've got other different cows. Mia is clearly eating ice cream. Dances with sheep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Goats are tasty. I don't know. Are they? They might be. I've never eaten goat. They might be delicious. I have no idea. They're hard to find in your local grocery store. I mean, you can go in and find ostrich meat in my local grocery store, but not goats per se. Willow is saying we won't kill Stabby. No, we won't kill Stabby. However, we will train Stabby to kill. Okay. Visitors have shown up. They might have some stuff to trade. Oh, I do have a bunch of steel up here. And actually some more uranium, for that matter, which is apparently ridiculously heavy. They probably just have herbal medicine, but they might be willing to buy something. So, Pain Sniggle, go chat with these people if you could, please. Thank you. Wonder what it would be like to build a zoo or a park in RimWorld. Large place that has no practicality but would be relaxing. Wouldn't be hard. It's fairly easy to get most of the animals tamed. Most of them. Have you ever tried Dwarf Fortress? No. No. How long did it take me to give up Dwarf Fortress? The second I saw it. Yeah, the second I saw Dwarf Fortress, I gave up. No. That's not a game. It's a prank. Yeah, that's just... It's not... It's numbers and hashtags and question marks. That's not a game. No, I have never done Dwarf Fortress, much to the consternation of the Granite Accidents, who are all Dwarf Fortress maniacs. But no. I gave up on that before I ever played it. Okay, what do you guys got? Not a lot. You actually do have some medicine. I wouldn't mind taking that off you. And I will happily... You actually have a good chunk of money. I will happily sell you a bunch of stuff. How many drugs do I have kicking around? None that I can immediately see. Okay, you can have a cape and another cape. And that's going to max out your money, but I will take your medicine off of you. So, yeah, give me all of that. That still maxes you out. You know what? I'm actually going to take your prepackaged survival meals because I have a concern that we don't have enough food. I watched Graham play Dwarf Fortress for all of 5 minutes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Mel understands it. When did I see ostrich meat at the grocery store? Oh, before I ever met you. Yeah, it's been in our local grocery store that I won't particularly name. Yeah, no, where were you? You were not. I'm going back many years, but yeah, our local grocery store that we will be going to after this stream is over did have ostrich meat. I've eaten it. It's very gamey. It's sort of a weird cross between steak and chicken. It's very, very odd. Very, very odd. Mia has brain freeze. Well, I'm not surprised. Where's our McDonald's, by the way, Mia? I'm starting to get hungry. I'm probably not alone in this either. We're all kind of hungry. You know that, right, Mia? I mean, you said you were placing an order. Dwarf Fortress is worse than incomprehensible. You're right. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's like numbers moving across the screen. You know that scene in The Matrix where Neo sees the Matrix for the first time? It's just those symbols going down the screen. That's what Dwarf Fortress is like for me. I'm like, what even is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. You know what? That's fine. I will happily sell you this, and I will take all your stuff, please. Thank you very much. Painstingle grabs the silver and nothing else. Good job. Good job. Is this really Mrs. Dave, or is this a bit? No, Rob. That's absolutely my wife. No, that's very, very... I don't do bits, Rob. I don't. I know I say this quite a lot in chat. In fact, I said it yesterday, so it's not going to be a surprise to anyone. No, there's no bits. There's no routines. There's no, planned, scripted stuff. This is me. This is... And that's my wife. That is Mrs. Dave. Yeah, it is very much... So, first of all, play nice. You know, because that's my wife there. Secondly, no, there's no bits. There's no scripting. There's no planned stuff. If you met me on the street, this is exactly who I am. Every day, all day. Ask Mrs. Dave. She married it. She's got to deal with this 24/7. Can you imagine that? I can't. I can't put up with me for 24 hours a day, but somehow she does it. Oh, we're getting more components. Good. Good. Love the components. Thank you. How many of those do I have? Not enough is the quick answer to that question. Not even close to enough. But we are getting some more food growing. That's good. Okay, let me kick it back into slightly higher speed here and see what, if anything, I can get done. I think the mining is a big part of what I want to get done because I want that steel. I am the weirdo who married him. Yeah, no, she looked at this and said, yep. God bless her, I say. There it is. I wouldn't have put up with me for this long, but she seems to manage it somehow. And does it with style. Got some horses down here. Could we theoretically maybe tame one of those? That would not... because they will haul. They will haul. Clearly, after the Muffalo uranium problem, I need more animals that can haul long distance. In the USA, you say Mrs. to your teacher. In Sweden, we don't do that. We just say their name. No, yeah, we would say Mr. or Mrs. Yeah, we would say that. It's just a respect thing, I guess. Components is another thing I'm also low on. Have them mining some, but they don't haul them. Yes. A cow-bison hybrid is called a beefalo. That sounds delicious. Very, very delicious. We should get some of those. USA is a big country. That's not true. Yeah, actually, sorry, Willow's correct. It's not true everywhere. It's definitely true in my area. Yeah, we definitely said Mr. this or Mrs. that. And in England, we said that too. Actually, we didn't call them by their name at all. We called them Sir or Miss. That was just what you did when I went to school in England. Running out of components. Yeah, no, Mel's not wrong. Make sure you lock down components. Don't spend them unwisely, especially in the early game. I did have a whole colony die off because we were missing one component. And it was to repair the power, and it just got all squirrely after that. It went all went to heck after missing that component. I almost want to tentatively start putting some shelves back up in here. Who's on mega cleanup duty? Because this place is a pit. Reed. Oh, yeah, Reed, you've been in the hospital this whole time. Yeah, no wonder the place is a dump. My janitor's in the hospital. You're getting there, though. You're almost... Oh, you need an arm. Sorry, Reed, I forgot about that. We never made one of those, right? I often make arms for people that I don't necessarily need. So, we should probably get an arm going for, well, the guy who doesn't have an arm. Yeah, make bionic arm. Make one of those, please. Yeah, get me an arm for Reed. He'll be a faster janitor. Is the video stuttering for anyone else on my end? I'm not seeing it in my playback, Dr. Avalanche, but do please, anyone else, let me know. In Germany, we use Mr. and Mrs. as well. A couple of crazy teenagers like me try to implement first-name basis. Yeah, that would not fly in England, and it doesn't really fly where I am in the U.S. You said Miss Roberts. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Dancing with Sheep. Yes, so you'd have to specify which sir or miss. But we basically... I addressed all my teachers as sir or miss in England, and then here you would say, Mr. and then whatever their last name is. Your end's good. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any stuttering or buffering on my end. Hopefully that will keep up. We've had not too many major problems in the past few weeks, but we did have a couple of buffering days that weren't so good. Ragamuffin's pregnant. Oh no, there's going to be a new generation of Muffalo. Ooh, okay. Well, good. I need more Muffalo. Em, is there a point where I can start eating the Muffalo? At any point. FBI, welcome, welcome. You are not late. You are not late. You are exactly on time because you're here. My last Did You Know with M caused my brain hurt. Samsung has a butt-shaped robot that tests their phone's durability. Oh, it's nap time. No wonder nothing's getting done. Okay. All right, what else? I got to get Reed up and running. Wait, Reed's out of the hospital. Where's Reed? Reed, where did you go? Where do you live these days? You're up here. How's your health, apart from the fact you're missing an arm? Oh, actually, you're doing very well, apart from the fact you're missing an arm. That's good. Haven't been a teenager for over 20 years. Neither have I. Been quite a while since I had teen attached to my name. All right. If anyone wanted to get up and make an arm, that would be a really valuable contribution to the following day here. I'd really appreciate that. Burgers are number 2, chicken nuggets. Yeah, Mia, when are we going to see this order? Because I'm getting real hungry thinking about this. I'm just saying, no pressure or anything, but you put the call out there, and now I don't have food. I'm just saying. My second colony, ducks made themselves at home, multiplied like crazy, and ate my colony out of food. Yeah, ducks I generally just slaughter, Willow. And they do arrive in a multitude. It's usually like half a dozen ducks who show up. They do breed like crazy. I mean, you can get eggs out of them, but they're just easier just to slaughter and just eat them. Yeah, and Mel has the right idea. Eat them before they eat you out of house and home. Reed, what do you have? Oh, you have the jump pack. You're not hauling something. You have the jump pack thing. I made you into a superhero, sort of. Well, I gave you a jet pack anyway. Everybody's out getting more hay, which I actually kind of need. I do actually kind of need that. Who's on super amazing crafting duty these days? Mostly Clay. I'll put Gonzalo back on that too. And then Gonzalo, I'm going to take you off of mega plant duty. If we reach 10 muffalo, I can start eating some muffalo. Excellent. Good. Good to know. All this McDonald's talk is making me hungry. Yeah, well, I guess Mia's putting an order together, Rob. So if you want to get in on it with the rest of us, that's cool. I think Mia's floating us on this too. So normally we would all chip in, but obviously we're all over the world. We can't really do that. So I think Mia's got this one covered, and then we'll get her back later. We'll get her back later. We'll treat her to something. But right now it's on her. So just order whatever the heck you want. It's I'm just gonna have a couple of burgers and some fries. Colony gained or lost anything today? No, not yet. Not yet. We had a shot at another colonist, but I really didn't think it through. Nobody is surprised by that. There's some fire. Yeah. It can't go more than a few minutes without something being on fire around here. But hey, what the heck? That's more food. That's some more food in there. Speaking of food, we did at some point. We either got those animals killed or they left the map. That turkey's still out there, and he has a friend. Let's make sure we're killing all the turkeys, please. All the turkeys. I feel scammed. I got a large root beer, but it's like 3/4 ice. Yeah. Player Trent, welcome. I'm too far to get my order intact. Yeah, probably mailing. I'm going to go ahead and guess mailing McDonald's is not a wise idea. I don't think it travels well. That's my... I don't think it's going to travel well. It's not going to be in the same kind of condition it was when it got to you in the first place. Goats are still marked for slaughter, so we could get in on that. Kalian, what are you doing? Where are you taking that steel? Oh, to the spike trap that just blew up. We've got multi-barrel weapons. Okay. I'm actually going to take Painstingle off of research duty for right now. I think we have more priorities in the colony than researching. We can get back to research later. Reed is up and running and cleaning, which is excellent. And somebody did start... Yeah, Gonzalo's in on the arm. Gonzalo is in on the bionic arm. Okay, Reed, you are going to have 2 arms eventually. I swear, eventually. Oh, we got some more components. Yes, please. Oh, and a lot of steel. Yeah, there's a big pocket of steel over here. Let's make sure we get all of that. Thank you. Thank you very much. They do use a lot of preservatives. Yeah, you're right. It might travel well. I just feel it would be kind of cold and mushy by the time it got there. And that nobody wants that. Nobody ever wants that. That's no good. I have a sucky memory about these things. Did we ever... What was... Oh, steel, right. And then I was going to make shelves. That was my goal. Steel to make shelves. I'm going to throw a few of these up. Just because I like to have my pantry organized. So let's get, like that, and then about like 3 more like that. Okay, nothing crazy, just trying to put the pantry back together. Look at Dave with a worldwide audience. Well, it's the magic of the internet, Rob. I have people from all over the place around here. From South Africa, right? Mel's in St. Lucia. We've got folks from Germany here. Got people from all over. Dances with Sheep. In Wales. So yeah, it's the magic of the internet. Anyone could tune into this nonsense. Who knew? Who knew this was where the internet would take us? Who knew in those heady days of the internet that I'd be sitting here playing this game that didn't exist at the time to a worldwide audience. Worldwide. Are you the only American here? Apart from myself. Yeah, Willow's in there. I don't know. Some others, I don't know their locations. Undisclosed locations, as they say. Low food. Yeah, I know. I know we have low food. I'm well aware of that. Thank you, game. We actually don't. Got a lot of packaged survival meals, if people want to dig into those. But you're right, game. Not as much food as one might traditionally expect to see. I don't think I need any more of this devil strand either. I might just kill that off and replace it with a food stock. Although I have a fair bit of food. Yo, welcome. Belgium, you say? Belgium. I don't know if we ever had a viewer from Belgium before. So welcome. Wow, I really am going international here. Sula's in America, but Canadian. Okay. Spike Little Girl is American. All right. Some of these people I never knew. It's actually quite an interesting question. I didn't know where half of you were from. I knew where about half of you were from. Muffalaw has lost a skill. Really? Are we not training Muffalaw? That seems weird. Okay, we were. I don't think we got to them quickly enough before they lost that skill. Okay, that will be basically fine. We're storing all the things. Reed has inspired creativity. I don't care. I just can't even begin to care about that. So let's just put meals and raw food, chocolate if we ever get it, and pemmican in here. And then let's just paste that all in here. They seem to have kind of got the clue already, but I'm sure that was just by accident. That and that. Paste that in there and paste it in here. Okay, there we go. And we're back to repairing things. That must mean you guys have nothing to do around here. How do you lose a skill? An animal lost a skill. So you have to keep training the animals so they don't go wild again. So yeah, I mean, you can train them to do lots of things depending on what animal they are. Who disliked? Oh, don't sweat it, Player Trent. I have a serial disliker. Yeah, I every single video or live stream always has at least one dislike. I'm pretty confident I know who it is. There is a viewer who only likes one particular game on the channel, but doesn't like anything else, and is rather annoyed that I don't only play that game exclusively. So, yeah, it's a serial disliker. They just sort of hit the dislike on every single video. I'm totally 100% fine with that because that's just engagement. All they're doing is helping the channel. Although somebody did just do it twice. Maybe they went to an alternate account. And maybe I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't play, like, the most efficient, here's how you play RimWorld properly thing. I think we can all remember and get an exceptionally good chuckle about the person who came in chat and asked me to stop talking so much because it was distracting him from watching the game. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. No person doing this YouTube nonsense is going to be everyone's cup of tea. But there is somebody for everybody, which is really cool. There's somebody out there. There's a channel out there for literally everyone. Whatever you're into, somebody will find you eventually. As Anna says, it's all engagement. It's all engagement. So those two dislikes help the channel more than hurt it. They do far more help than hurt. So I'm totally fine. I mean, I prefer that didn't continue, but yeah, I do. Player Trent, I do have a serial disliker. Again, I'm reasonably confident of who it is, and again, they're annoyed that I don't play one particular game all the time, and that's all that's on the channel because it's apparently the only game they like ever, which I don't really understand. But there it is. Squig, holy McMoly, I haven't seen you in ages, Squig. Oh, so good to see you back. That is awesome. Oh, we haven't seen you in a bazillion years. Good deal. Good deal. Is Penge around because you don't drink tea? That's okay. You're in a safe space, Mia. You're in a safe space for not drinking tea. They undisliked. I've done that accidentally. I've done that to, like, Penge or Many a True Nerd. I'm like, oh, darn it, I just hit the dislike, and then I have to rapidly like it. It just misclicked more than anything. So, yeah, no, you're in a safe place, Mia. It's a safe space here, okay? Everyone is welcome here. Even people who do drink tea are welcome here, but you're totally safe. It's fine. Your dislikes have vanished. Didn't know they could change their votes. Yeah, I know you can totally change your vote. Yeah, you can just hit the other one, and then you've changed your vote. You're not locked into that. So, yeah, I've accidentally misclicked on many people's videos and go, oops, I accidentally disliked it. I've done it to my own videos. I've accidentally disliked my own videos. And then like, oh, whoops, I disliked it. And then you just change it to the other one. No big deal. Anna loves tea. You are also in a safe space, Anna. Again, we welcome everyone here. It's just one rule. That's all it is. Just be cool with everyone else. That's all we ask. That's all I've ever asked, is just everyone be cool with everyone who's here. You know, no drama, nothing. Just chilling out, watching a very silly person play RimWorld. Mia has eaten your ice cream. So you've had ice cream before McDonald's. That's a bold choice, Mia. I'm thinking of what my stomach would do after having ice cream and then putting McDonald's behind it. And I'm not comfortable with it. But you have bold choices there. Spike Little Girl and Player Trent love tea. There's nothing wrong with tea. I used to drink tea like crazy when I lived in England. And I came over here and kept doing it. And then I discovered coffee existed. I thought, oh God, why have I been wasting my time with this tea thing? Plush has lost a skill. Okay, we need more people back on animal duty because we're losing skills for our animals here. Reed's basically on that, but Reed's also Mega Janitor. I'll put, Clay, what's your skill? 5? Put you on it. Maybe we can kind of pick up the pace there a little bit. Life's short, eat dessert first. Competent, yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. So, yeah, I drank tea for a very, very long time, many, many years, and then I found coffee. And I said, oh, well, goodness, this is so much better. I'm just going to do this instead, and happily done so ever since. Right, okay, hang on, slow down there. A squirrel has self-tamed. It is now designated squirrel number 1. No, I think we're actually going to designate that to be lunch. Thank you. So where'd squirrel number 1 go? Yeah, sorry. I have no time for a squirrel. They do not contribute anything. However, there is an exotic goods trader. That's much more interesting. Remind me who my most chattiest person is, please. It's usually my royal person. Payne Stingle, come here. Yeah, social 11. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Go man the comm station, please, and call Shaft. Because I'm just talking about Shaft. And I go through T phases. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. You've been going through a T phase lately. And then you're off it for a while, and then you have it again. This thing is like a telenovela. I'm getting popcorn. It really is. It is. Your animals are going to forget how to roar and bite. Yeah, I know. I need more people. I just need more people. That's what I need. Okay, what can I shave out of here? What do I not need? No, I kind of need all of this, actually. Oh, no. Oh, we did the bionic arm. Oh, good. And you guys have got a bionic heart for sale. Oh, good to know we did the arm. Reed, you're going to have an arm reasonably soon. Okay, sell off the thrumbo horns, because there's a quick 1118 right there. Mia's paying for the food, and we got to cover the shipping. Huh. Bet the shipping is a lot more than the food. You are... Oh, I don't have any sculptures. Right, because we have nothing going on. Nothing at all going on in our little colony here. Alright, so I can get a quick 1118 out of them. Is there anything I could pick up that I want? I wouldn't mind having that bionic heart. However, you have some tech prints. I do love the tech prints. I'm not going to lie about that. I could get the one for cataphract armor. Or I could get the one for... Remind me what brain wiring is. Joy wires, mind screw, and pain stopper. Not my favorites. Not my favorites. Where exactly does this game take place? The year 5503 in an unnamed planet, Squig. Unnamed planet. Coffee does equal productivity. Coffee equals everything, Nick. Coffee equals yes, please. That's what coffee equals. So yeah, it's the sort of the not the theme, but the sort of inspiration behind it is stuff like Firefly and Dune. It's sort of a far, far future kind of thing. So it's a undisclosed, unnamed planet in the future. Willow has a cat in your colony. Yep. Hunted and consumed a hedgehog and almost died in the process. Yeah, as much as I love kitties, they're kind of useless in RimWorld. Lick or dislick the scream. Give it a slobber. Oh, Em, you've been hanging around Muffalos too long. I could get compact weaponry. I would not say no to that. I'm going to get compact weaponry. Okay, that's a little bit of a hit to me. Is there anything I can sell you? Not that I want to get rid of. No, I kind of need all of that. No, I gotta get back on the art thing. Okay, I'm gonna take that because I want that tech print. Where's that landing? Where's that landing, please? Are you gonna send me my thing? When are you gonna send me my thing? It probably just already landed and I missed it. Oh, was that it over there? It might have been. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out at some point. Although I would kind of like to see that. Because I'd like to get that installed. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, everyone stop panicking. I found it. Could you please install the tech print for compact weaponry? Thank you. Thank you very much. The shipping will be less. Move closer. Yeah, again, your moving costs are probably going to exceed the cost of the food, though. One of the mods I downloaded had cats that do housekeeping. Well, that is pretty good. That is nice. I mean, that's not how cats work. You understand that, right, Willow? Cats don't do housekeeping. But I guess if you want to put it in RimWorld, that's cool. It's not, because that cats don't do anything. Cats don't do anything at all. But oh, we're still repairing. Okay, I love what you're doing with the repairing here, guys. I'm not so much with the, like, we're literally doing nothing else. That's less good. The meals are beginning to tick up. What did we do with that bionic arm? Oh, it's right here. Reed, how clean is the place? Can I afford to take you off duty for a little bit? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Which arm are you missing? Your right shoulder. Okay, so if you don't have a shoulder, you don't have an arm, because that's how arms work. Could you please... I'm going to have you... you are going to have a bionic arm in your right shoulder. Thank you. And you're already going to... You're already going to the... Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're resting. Okay. Can we actually get somebody good to do this time? I'd really appreciate that. Like, maybe Shield. Shield's slightly better at this. So, Shield, could you install a bionic arm onto somebody? And then I am going to drop a save on this, because I don't want to have this be bungled just for what is effectively a dice roll. So I'm dropping a save on that. Cats do lots of things, just not much that's really helpful. Yes, that is true. That is true. They are exceptionally cute. That's why we keep them around. Cats are... Well, the ancient cats were so smart. Modern cats are kind of dumb. The ancient cats were so smart. I mean, they figured us out so easily. Like, we can get consistent food. Rob, whoa, you joined. Welcome. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Now you have a cup of coffee next to your name. That's super awesome. I know. It's a very tiny little thing. But I just adore the fact that you can type in that word and my kitty pops up. My kitty pops up. It's just great. I spent a very long time cutting Kitty out in Photoshop and photographing Kitty and all of that. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. I do have the technology, and I'm hoping it goes well. Oh, it did go well. Good. Reed, so you've got an arm now. Well, I mean, a different arm. Well, an arm, really. So good, you have a bionic arm now. That's actually going to be really, really cool. And you have an arm, so you got both of the arms. Whereas traditionally, you've only had the one arm. Then now you have two, which is even better. Even better. Having cats in RimWorld should assist with hunting, happiness, scare off all rodents, plus 10 faith if you're Egyptian. True. It's just such an interesting story. Cats actually... I mean, I say this like I'm some sort of authority. I just watch nature shows sometimes about kitties. And cats domesticated themselves twice. So they did the thing in Egypt where they're like, okay, humans, you will feed us. The problem is, you've got all these rats that are getting into your grain silos. So here's the deal. You feed us, we'll deal with your rats, and, oh, P.S., because we're so awesome, you can actually worship us as gods. And then they did it again during sort of the age of sail, and that's how they got all over the world. They're like, oh, there's rats on ships, and we could eat them, and then the sailors will feed us. It's a really good deal for everyone concerned. But ancient cats were really intelligent. Modern cats are dumb. Absolutely dumb. I imagine it was the cup of coffee that put it over the top. I imagine it was, Rob. I would have done that for that. What's your final end goal with this game? Building the ship? That is the game's end goal. The game's end goal is building the ship. We may or may not do that here. This is actually In terms of my colonies, this is not my most successful one. I've had better colonies than this, and honestly, it was that traitorous burn the place down thing that did the most damage here. It's been we're working on like week number 3 of just trying to pick up the pieces, just trying to get this place up and running. But that is the game's end goal. Usually my end game is I get bored and re-roll the colony because I just like building them. I like building them. So yeah, it does. The game would like you to get the ship and get out of there, and then you get the end credits. But I just like making colonies. I just like the story aspect of RimWorld and people coming and going and all that kind of thing. Random Wanderer joined my colony and learned today they can turn on you. Yes. What are the odds of that happening? Frighteningly high. Frighteningly high. In this stream, we have had constant issues with the refugee thing. So the refugees join, and then they turn traitor, and then there's a big fight, and things burn. That has almost never happened in any of my side games that I played. Every other time that I've had refugees in my private playthroughs of RimWorld that I do, either some of them will join, great, good, extra bodies, or they'll leave peacefully, and then they usually send you a really nice gift later. So that's why I keep accepting the refugee quests, because it is just a dice roll, I think. The only thing that I've seen, Willow, the only thing that I've seen with refugees, Dusky, welcome, 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 is that if you can get them really happy really fast, it seems like they're more inclined to join. I don't know if that's an actual mechanic. I have no idea. But that's been my impression. So they always come in basically in tattered clothing. That's the first thing they whine about. So if you've got a good stock of clothes and get them immediately clothed so they get the tattered apparel debuff out of their lives. Get them fed, get them somewhere nice, like a really nice dormitory. Again, I have no idea if it's a real mechanic, but I have found that the faster you can make them happy, the more inclined they seem to be to join. Cats also domesticated themselves on roads. Some historians spent years trying to explain how they even got there. Remains of humans and cats buried together from 1000 BC. I'm just shocked there were remains of humans and cats buried together. I would see the human dying and the cat going, oh, well, that happened. I'll move on to the next guy. I don't see a cat staying around to be buried with its master. Not that cats have masters. Cats have support staff. Dogs have masters. Cats have support staff. This wasn't a quest. This was just a dude who randomly joined. Yeah, that can just happen. There's another fire. It's another boom rat. That's fine. That's 100% fine. That's honestly just more meat. That's a fire I can blissfully ignore. It's the inside-y fires that we have to deal with. Speaking of which, we should have enough steel now, which we don't. Why are you guys? Nobody's doing hauling because I don't have enough warm bodies. I was gonna say why aren't you picking up any of the steel? Because I don't have enough warm bodies and nobody's doing hauling. So what I could do is we did research that whole putting the fires out technology, right? Oh, no, we haven't. We haven't done fire foam yet. Oh, Mel is laughing. I can already hear Mel laughing. Okay, get on some fire foam then, I guess. All right. They buried the cats and dogs so they would have their pets with them. Oh, that makes more sense. Stuttering again. Yeah, I just saw it flash on my end, Willow. It just did a quick fade to black. No, it wasn't a fade, but it cut to black, and now it seems to be back up and running. It seems to be a little bit farther behind than I traditionally like it. Omega, welcome. Buffering. Do please let me know. I like to keep this going as nicely as we can around here. In Dwarf Fortress, cats are the ones adopting their feeders, which, considering the only animals doing it, makes it even more awesome. Okay, M's down, Anna's down, and my playback is frozen. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, it just snapped back in then. Okay, keep me posted, guys. Usually it's just YouTube having a bad day. I don't think it's anything on my end because I haven't changed anything on my end. But it might just be YouTube having a bad day. Squig, no, you're still here. You're still here. Yeah, wow, we're getting some mad stuttering here. I'm just gonna let it run for a second, kind of see where we're at, guys. Do please let me know what the quality is. We don't need fire foam. What are the chances that something catches on fire again? 100%, Rob. 100%, Rob. Let me just define your chances there. 100% something will catch on fire. 100%. M, I would disagree with you there. It's not very high. It is guaranteed. Guaranteed. 100% that something will catch on fire. Playback on my end. Actually, let me actually go to something where something's happening here, like the kitchen. Playback on my end is, ooh, stuttering rather badly. Yeah, I'm getting some Polaroids here. Yeah, no, it is. You're not wrong, Em. It's Microsoft Slideshow. Fire is everywhere. Okay, SAS is still good on his end. All right, we'll kind of plug along. We'll see how it goes. It might kind of snap back. My playback is going better now. Okay, we'll kind of just play it by ear, guys. We'll kind of just play it by ear. Do keep me posted, though, because I'm not always watching my playback in the other monitor. I'm mostly just looking at your chat and vaguely trying to play the game. Thank God RimWorld can just sort of play itself for a while. Nick's looking good there. Okay. I don't install Firehome. I just don't build everything with wood. But, Mel. First of all, A, it's me. Secondly, wood floors are delightful. Absolutely delightful. Who wouldn't want wood floors? It's also it's the easiest research or the easiest resource is what I mean, not resource to initially get. Just chop down a bunch of trees and make everything out of wood. Now, some people, like Penge, may be smart enough to then replace the wood with other materials later. I am not. 20 seconds behind downstairs. Okay. 20 seconds is actually a little bit too much. It should be about 7. Oh, well. I know you, man who tries out games. Builder Simulator on demo. Yeah, no, I actually want to check that out, Omega. Somebody put that up in the Wee Hours Discord. Oh, shameless self-promotion. Link down below. Yeah, I saw there was a demo for that. I do want to check that out. That does definitely look like my kind of game. It looks sort of house flippery. So I do want that. I know we have cement floors downstairs, but we have wood upstairs. My foot is on it right now. My foot is on a wood floor, and it's delightful. I did it. Well, I didn't do the wood floor, but I made it look the way it did by myself. So Mel has one wood building in the beginning, and then brick. Sewell, yes, what is your question? I will happily answer any question except for the ones that I won't. So do please ask. Oh, hang on, there's things happening. Transport pod. Oh, hang on. Hang on, there's a person. From my enemy. Oh, I can just capture you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we're totally doing that. Hang on. I have to pay attention to RimWorld for a sec. Could you capture Shin the medic? Wait, that sounds encouraging right there. And quest available. Another prisoner one. Oh, but Rick's Lobsters will show up. Oh, we're totally doing this just to get Rick's Lobsters over here. Yeah, I love Rick's Lobsters. Everyone loves Rick's Lobsters. So, we captured one prisoner. Now we've got a quest to keep another prisoner for 18 days, and Rick's Lobsters will show up and try to break them out. And in return for that, we can get some more honor or a really, really good plasma sword. Reed, I'm kind of looking in your direction. Bird Brains, welcome. When is the next PA Prison Architect episode coming? Wednesday, Sewell. Yep, it's every Wednesday, so yeah, you can look for it then. Cut out again briefly. Okay, blacked out again. All right, I'll keep an eye on it. It seems to be going okay on my end. We have cement floors in the northeast. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Dave already answered that. We have radiant heat in the floors. It's actually delightful. Put your shoes on the floor, and then you come down in the morning, your shoes are all nice and warm. It's very, very nice. I love the idea of the plasma sword. I love the idea of it. Somebody stepped on the internet cable. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it on my end, too. It does look frozen. All right, I'm going to keep vaguely plugging along as best I can. Wow, that is stuttering like crazy. It's fine for Willow right now. Okay, all right. I wonder if it's all the storms. That's probably something to do with it, right? I'd love to have the Jade. Yeah, sure. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it for the sword. Sean's here. Excellent. Hi, Sean. Where are you? Are you coming to play? There you are. Hi. Could Kalian just go and get Sean, please? Thank you. And then we need to deal with... Ooh, is that more components? It sure is. I love more components. Nothing wrong with more components. Thank you very much. Sewell's out. Okay, thank you, Sewell. Thank you. Yep, Prison Architect on Wednesday. So look for it then. I think we're kind of coming to the tail end of that. Hopefully gonna finish that up. I don't know that there's too much more I can do. But we've done fire foam. Excellent. Good. Great. Fantastic. We can put out fires now, eventually. How about we did... anything? Anything at all? Yeah, sure. Get compact weaponry. I paid for it. I may as well get it. And then, okay, hang on. Where are these prisoners? Where did my prisoners go? Okay, Sean's here. Great. Do you need any medical treatment right now? No, not a bit. Okay. Bring the other one in, please, because they probably do. Did I get distracted from rescuing that person? No, I think I put 2 different people on that. Yeah, Shield's coming in with the other person. Sad to see Prison Architect end. Me too, Rob. We're getting to that point. We're definitely getting to that point where it's kind of just the same thing over and over, and I never want to give you guys stale product. Hang on one sec, Rob. I'm going to come back to that in a sec. So, Shin, you definitely need some health. Yeah. You're not going to live. Yeah, no, there's no way. Shield, is there any chance you can get anything at all on Shin in a medical way in under 0.4 hours? I doubt it. I doubt it. So, yeah, Rob, I think there's... I know the last 2 or 3 I kind of felt like, gee, this is kind of the same thing over and over, and I never want to give that to you guys. I never want to give that to you guys. Oh, no, Shin's already dead. Shin's already dead. Sorry, Shin. I guess you were a little too far away. M is asking if we'll start Mr. Prepper. I haven't ruled it out. I know we've kind of mentioned this in chat before. Really, Penj and I try as best as is humanly possible not to have the same game going at the same time, and right now we've had a lot of the same games going at the same time. We both did Sim Casino. I held off on Crusader Kings 3 for a long time, but I wanted to play it. I wanted to put that on the channel, so that's going at the same time. And he's doing Mr. Prepper, so he's doing Mr. Prepper now. I don't want to... I would love for him to finish that. I would love for him to finish that. You wanted 200-person prison but lost. Yeah, look, first of all, I am flattered that you guys want to see more Prison Architect, but recording it, I am conscious of kind of saying to myself, I feel like I'm giving you guys the same thing week after week, and that's never what I want to do. I love Prison Architect. In fact, I like that game a lot more than I ever thought I would. Oh, he finished it yesterday, Em. Oh, good. Oh, then yeah. Then yeah, I think we could definitely possibly look at some Mr. Prepper then. We could definitely look at that. I didn't realize that was his last episode. I saw it come up on my feed, but I watched like the first one of that, but I didn't... When we are doing the same game, we often don't watch each other's, except Sim Casino. We totally did for that, because it was just fun. Kind of going back and forth with 2 casino owners, and it became a weird story in Sim Casino that he and I were going to each other's casino to see what was going on and, check stuff out. It was funny. So yeah, maybe we will look at some Mr. Prepper then. Yep, we could definitely look at that. I got some one-offs that are coming up in the near future, and by the near future I mean like in the next week or so. And then I've got probably something that will evolve into like a mini-series. I could probably see like 3, maybe 2 episodes out of it. And then after that, I don't have any firm plans. I do have a very firm plan. I'm going to have to see if I can put it together. It's something it's a game that I definitely want to play, and it's a game that people have asked me to play. Not anyone here. I mean, if anyone's jumping up and down going, yay, he's going to play that game that I suggested. It's not anyone that I'm conscious of in chat right now. Just, people have asked me occasionally. Did I get the new DLC for Prison Architect? No, I didn't. I don't actually have any of the DLC for Prison Architect. I am playing, as the kids say, vanilla Prison Architect. What did we make that was a masterwork? Oh, a uranium sculpture. Cool. That's going to be worth some money. Guys, let's not do anything out of uranium again, okay? Let's take uranium off the materials list, because we do actually need that later. So that, and then that. Okay, we already took uranium off of this. You're just doing stone blocks. That's cool. Yeah, make that, please. Make that. So no, Dr. Avalanche, I don't have any of the new DLC for that at all. I don't even have, like, there's the island one. I don't have that either. So there is one game that I definitely have a plan for. Others, like I say, there's at least one that'll probably turn out to be a mini-series. There is something new coming tomorrow that I'll be interested to see what you guys think of. It could either be a one-off if you guys aren't into it, or if you are into it, I think there's probably at least 2 or 3 episodes in it. Just want Diorama Builder. M, Will of the People. Will of the people. That's all I do. I put 4 games up. You guys vote for them. I play the one that got the most votes. So far, Diorama Builder has not won. I'd like to play Diorama Builder too. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe there are other games of putting people behind bars. Well, I've got 2 prisoners now. Well, I have 1 prisoner and a corpse. So that prisoner didn't work out so well. Real sorry about that, Shin. Were you any good, by the way? I mean, you would have been a good, like... You would have been a good sort of hauler, cleaner kind of person. You did have that medical skill. Okay. Well, Sean's here, so that means we're going to be expecting some raids from Rick's Lobsters. How are we going to deal with that, per se? Why do I still have wooden traps? I haven't replaced all my traps yet. Fine with everything that's not first person. You don't want us to know which game you are talking about? Not yet, because I don't have anything recorded. So no, if it doesn't come through, then I don't want to I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. And there's like, oh yeah, he's totally going to play that game, and then I never play it. So I don't ever want to do that to you guys. But yeah, I do. There is something that I definitely would like to put a series together of, where Prison Architect is definitely wrapping up. That's about it, really. I mean, obviously, Crusader Kings is just starting. Rising Star 2 isn't going anywhere because that story is just amazing. I do kind of have a vague idea of how Rising Star 2 could end. It's a ways off. It's a long ways off. But I kind of have half a thought of like, probably when this happens, then that's when we'll probably do that. You remembered the laundry. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need socks. So yes, yay. Yay, that's teamwork. I started the laundry, you finish it. Got it. Or at least put it on the rack so it dries, because our dryer is out of commission right now. Yay! That's a lot of corpses you have lying around. Yeah, I often have. I have a whole hall of the dead. You want to talk about a lot of corpses? There's a lot of corpses. Stabby's in there eating some of them. Who's having a major break risk? Herring. Herring, I almost never think about you. Really, I pay no attention to you, Herring. Is that why you're having a break risk? What's your problem? Oh, you saw a bunch of corpses. Yeah, well, get used to the colony. Innocent prisoner died only because we couldn't get them to the prison quick enough. Only for that. Only for that. Does Legendary Mitchell finally gets what's coming to him at the end of PA? I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet. I haven't finished it. I'm just saying it's definitely in its end stages. I think Prison Architect is definitely coming to a close. But I have no idea what happens to Mitchell. I can tell you the next one is interesting. Stupid doctors. That's a lot of food just rotting away. What, the humans? Oh yeah, unfortunately we don't have any cannibals, and boy are they going to get fussy if a non-cannibal has to eat a person. Let me tell you, Dr. Avalanche, they hate that. Rising Star 2 will get an update that will break save games. Oh, don't tell me that. That's like my hard pass with games, is when they update and crash the save files and burn the save files. Oh, I really hope that's not the case. I hope they can figure out a way to not break the save games, because okay, first of all, I would like to keep playing Rising Star 2, and I would like to keep playing the save game that I'm playing right now. Secondly, I don't want to start over, and I don't think the channel needs to start over. If it breaks, it breaks, but I really enjoy that series. That's a really, really good one. I have to set alarms and reminders. I end up having to wash the same load for about a month. Yeah, I think that happened once. I think he did at least the same load like twice, because it just sort of sat in the washing machine. Well, good. I'm glad we're laundry is happening, if only in very, very small stages. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Herring was very sad about life. What was your problem again? Why are you in a little bit of pain? Okay, you have a burn scar in your eye. That would be all the fire that happened, Herring. That'd be the constant fires that happening. All right, Shield, can you get the dead body out of here, please? Just get... no, don't eat the dead body. Just haul the dead body, please. Haul the dead body. Changes songs. Lyrics have topics. Oh, that seems really good. And there are trends. Beta patch isn't compatible with save games. Won't think it will be when it goes live. I'm just going to hope for the best. I hope for the best. I hope so too, Spike Little Girl. I suppose if it's going to be that big an update. Okay, here's what we did with Founder's Fortune. Because Founder's Fortune was famous for burning save files. Not as much as Tavern Tycoon. Tavern Tycoon was a little silly about burning save files. They'd make one minor change and my save file would be burned. It actually got kind of annoying, but it is where we got the mulligan from. We can actually thank Tavern Tycoon for continually burning my save files to give us the mulligan. However, if that's the case, then what we did with Founder's Fortune is we got pretty far in Founder's Fortune and then it burned the save file with a very welcome update. It was actually a very big update. And then we just sort of started a season 2. I'd prefer not to have to do that. I really like the story that's evolving, but if that's the way it's got to go, maybe that's what we do there. Definitive update of Rising Tarshu should be save game safe. Okay, beta version not. Gotcha, so just don't play the beta version is what I'm hearing here. Just don't play the beta. Prison door is stuck open. Is it? Oh yeah, there's somebody put medicine in there. Sean's being very patient and not escaping. Good job. Good job, Sean. You're a very patient prisoner. Let's haul that herbal medicine out of there. Nice catch there, Willow. Nice catch. I did not see that. It sort of blended into the wall a little bit. That's my excuse. Clay, you're moving real slow. What's your problem? We gave you... Oh, you have a peg leg. Oh, that's why you're moving very, very slow. We should get you a different leg. Like a bionic one. I don't have any of those kicking around, right? I haven't made any of those recently. No. Let's get a... Wait, how many thingamajigs do I have? Advanced components, 7. It's probably enough for a bionic leg. It's gotta be, right? Give me a, somebody make a bionic leg. What does that actually take again? 4 advanced components. Yeah, I got plenty. I'm good. I'm good. Make a bionic leg for Clay, and then he'll move a little bit faster. That would be nice. I think Clay certainly would appreciate that, and I would too. Because Clay's moving real slow right now. Well, that's what you get for having a stump of wood attached to your leg. Alright, back into... reasonably high speed mode. Reasonably high speed mode. And Shield, what are you off to go do? You just going to bed? Yeah, you're probably just going to bed with Kalian. Okay, that's cool. Nobody's ever refueled these braziers. And there's a squirrel sleeping in the throne room that we haven't slaughtered yet. Could we get on the slaughtering, please? Please. I don't have these issues on Nintendo except for when Pokemon went to Gen 4 and could use the Game Boy series on DS. Yeah, we've had a lot of those. Well, a lot. We've had... It's always the games that I actually want to play that end up burning the save file. So there's a Mad Mare, excuse me. Not a Mad Hare, a Mad Mare. What's your deal? Are you going to go into my trap corridor? Please say yes. Right now you're just mad. I don't know about what. Boy, if that raid wanted to turn up now, that would be a surprise. They'd run into a Mad Mare. Yeah, Royal Squirrel, apparently so, but that's, Oh, we could probably... I'm going to ignore the Mad Horse. We could probably move Muffalaw and Order back into the Royal Throne Room, maybe. No, I'm going to keep them outside, just in case. Just in case. How did the Mad Horse thing work out? Yeah, Mad Horse is dead. Okay, that's fine. Great, well, there's some horse meat right there. So go get the mare. Put it in the freezer. Familiar with the game, what is the ideal schedule for a night owl? Oh, it actually tells you, Willow. It tells you right on their little bio thing. So if you go to bio, I don't actually think I have any night owls, but let me just see if I have. I haven't adjusted their schedule. So no, 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 and no. So yeah, Willow, if you go to their traits and you hover over night owl, it'll tell you exactly what hours are ideal for them. Makes it wicked easy, and then you can just schedule them so they're awake at the right time and asleep at the right time. I remember where games were sold completed, and you had to buy them on a cartridge or a disc. I'll go you one better, Nick. I remember when the very, very, very first computer games for like a PC were on cassette tape. All right, cassette tape. Why are there squirrels on this planet? That's, you know what? Of all the questions, that's probably the least. What is a muffalo? That would be a better question. What is a muffalo? Why does it exist? Why are there goats? Why are goats and muffalos and a squirrel all living happily together? Why has nobody slaughtered these goats for food? We got the horse though. That'll be tasty. It probably won't, but it will be food, and I'll be into that. I'd love a bulk goods trader. That would be my ideal right now. A bulk goods trader, take a lot of this stuff off that I don't need, maybe get us some stuff that I do need. Although we are pulling in some more rice. That is good. You played on a Commodore 64? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I... Why can a mad rat take down a man? Because they just keep biting them. Just keep biting them and biting them and biting them. Yeah, let's all remember, as I've said many times before, my first video game was Pong, and it was revolutionary. We'd never seen anything like that. That was a revolution. Like, was that 3 pixels? I think 3 pixels. First PC, I remember a friend of mine owned it in England. His family had a little bit of money, and they were the first people I knew who had a personal computer. And the memory, we dealt in K. We dealt in K. How much memory? K. You could basically do like some text, and you'd tap it out. And then you'd have to save it to a cassette tape. Mind you, you have to save it to a cassette tape. So yeah, we deal with T's now. I mean, both my computer that I'm working on right now, my desktop and my laptop, both deal in the letter T. Back then we dealt with the letter K. It was delightful. Mind those components for me while you're in there. Let's get some components going. Ghost Rider, welcome, welcome. I remember having to flip the tape over all the time. I mean, the first real PC game I did when I bought my own PC, in modern times, if you will, we were still using discs, and I think Baldur's Gate 2 was like 6 discs that you had to go through, I think. Baldur's Gate 1, I think, similar. So yeah, you're talking about just it would take you all night to load that game in. All night you'd be sitting there, taking the disc out, waiting for it to load up, waiting for the screen to prompt you to tell you when to put in disc number 5. And now I just, hit install on Steam, walk away, get a glass of water, and my multi-gig game is in my computer. It really is remarkable. I just didn't anticipate this back then. We didn't think the world would be like this, but I'm so happy it is. I'm so happy. I've seen the tape cassette PC games and the punch cards. Okay, no, that one does go before my time. All right, I'm not that old. I haven't seen punch cards. How are we doing for food, guys? Food exists. We've made food. There is more food than we had before, which is really, really good. I think, how are we at with steel? We're just not, we've got it, we're just not hauling it. And we're also not mining it because we've got a lot going on. Ooh, there's a huge pocket down here of steel. Yeah, let's get all of that. Willow, this is the trick, as Mel said, and as I will reiterate. Find some mountains and start bisecting them. There's something in here. There always is. And I always try to choose my landing zone with some mountains in them for that specific reason. Rob already got food. Why does Rob have food? Mia, why does Rob have food and we don't? What is going on around here? What is this nonsense? In kindergarten, we had old IBM computers and no such thing as Windows. Yeah, no, there's no such thing as Windows when I was a lad, as they say. When Steam or the internet is down, your games on physical media will still work. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. There is a trade-off. And that's exactly what it is. It's a trade-off. We trade off convenience for, well, the inconvenience when there's no intranets or Googles and stuff. Talk about games that played without a mouse. The other one, people look at me weird. Yeah, back in the one of the best games ever still to this day is the original text-based Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game, and you just typed it. There's no mouse at all. Steam offline, yeah, those are the two words that we never ever want to hear connected to each other. Mia's just handing out food to Rob, but not to the rest of us. GameSack, welcome. Awesome, good to see you. GameSack, Mia's kind of handing out food to people in chat, so if you're hungry, Mia's got, as the kids say, the hookup. Oh, Ed, thank you so much. Oh, I wish you could stay longer too, but I'm just happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm terrible accepting generosity, so I'll just say thank you very much. And it was good to have you here. I hope we'll see you again. Please do. I hope you see an awesome week, and we'll see you again next week. Awesome. Thank you. Donald Duck's Playground. Cave of the Word Wizard. I heard of that one, but I never played it. Did anyone... Okay. Huddle up. This is important. Original PlayStation. Original OG PlayStation. Did anyone but me play Monster Rancher, the very first Monster Rancher, where you would, it was just quite remarkable at the time. You would take any CD that you owned, put it into the PlayStation, and it would generate a monster out of it. It would like read anything, any music disc or anything like that. Did anyone but me play Monster Rancher on the OG original PlayStation? Please say yes. Please say yes. Apart from some German games, the game I'll never forget is Master of Magic. I don't know that I'm familiar with that one. That one I don't know. No, but yeah, I'm going to go with anyone who played the original Monster Rancher where you could put in... oh, okay. Yep, Sass played it. All right. That was just fun. We just sit there... My friend and I, he had the PlayStation, and I would just go over to his apartment and play it. And we would just I would bring in scores of discs, and we just put them in all the time just to find out what they would make. It was a great game. I would love to see something like that updated. I just don't know, without the physical capacity to put in discs, that was what made it interesting. Is like I would take a Ministry album and put it in my PlayStation and would generate this sort of, you know, vaguely Pokemon-ish monster out of it. And then you'd breed them and fight them. It was a very cool game. It was a very cool game. Kept my attention for a long time. Of course, we had very limited access to games, so lots of things kept my attention for a long time. But that was fantastic. I'd love to see it updated, and I think it has been. I think there's been several iterations of Monster Rancher, but it loses that charm of, hey, let's randomize the monster by having you put something that you just had lying around the house in your PlayStation. It doesn't have that anymore. I suppose you could still do it on modern consoles. I don't know. It wouldn't be the same. Wouldn't be the same. Okay, I think food is largely back up and running. I'm seeing a lot of meals here. So that's good. Is there anything we should be murdering in the area? Not that we're really... Oh, yeah, turkeys. Turkeys got to go. Can't be having no turkeys around here. No, 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 no. Virtual chicken nuggets. No, I would prefer the real thing, Mia. I'm feeling cheated here, Mia. You set us up for this. Oh, God, who's having a major break risk? Buck? Buck, what's your problem? You're fine, man. You're fine. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of rotting corpses. I'm not going to disagree with you about that, Buck. But you're a doctor, mostly. You have a vague medical competency. Just try and, I don't know, get through it, man. Get through it. Limitations encourage creativity. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think not only do they encourage creativity, but with something like Monster Rancher, that was a great idea. It would just read data and generate something based on the data it read. But it was cool for us to be like, hey, let me put this Slayer album in and see what kind of monster it makes. That was really, really fun. Metal Gear Solid, yeah. One boss would read your memory card. Yes. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that was that was well done. I remember that. I didn't play it, but I remember that existed. I remember people talking about that. Pain Stingle. Oh, yeah, we're back up on research. Oh, and I did the fire phone things. Let's work to prevent fire. How about that? I know, it's a remarkable thing. Let's maybe work to prevent fire. 75 steel in one component. I can kind of cover that. So how about in the storage area? And more importantly, the bloomin' kitchen. Oh, and definitely in the textile room. Yeah, okay. So 3 of those, that'll cover my main areas. Not so much my hospital wing, and not really much there. Would have loved Donald Duck's Playground, lets you build things and place them. I do love building things and placing them. You are not there. You are not wrong there at all. 43, and you loved gaming since the age of 6. Yeah. Yeah, I've always... Well, there was actually a period of time where I kind of got away from games. Sort of between, like, the first good consoles, like the first PlayStation, and then when I got my first PC. And between that time, I didn't really do much. Wee Roddy Max, welcome! Welcome, welcome. I just saw you come in there. Never got a chance to play all my PS4 games, watching all these live streamers. You can do both, you know. I do that all the time. I'll put on somebody's live stream and then I'll just play something while I'm watching. I do that constantly. Yeah, you can do both. Multitasking, Wee Roddy. Multitasking. I know you Scots can do that. You're good at that. I actually don't know that for a fact, but I'm just going to presume that Scottish people are good at multitasking. It seems like something you'd be into. A cultural thing. Lords of Midnight blew my mind. Old enough to actually understand it blew my mind again, which game was revisited. I don't think I know that one. Who else is going to have a breakdown? Well, Buck, if it's that sad in the mines, go somewhere else, man. Is it that sad for you? Just go somewhere else and do something else. Stop making me sad that you're sad. I don't think I know Lords of Midnight. There's so many games I'd love to see revisited, but, you know, I'm not in charge of everything. Animal Crossing, sometimes Civ 6. Yeah, see, there you go. Multitasking. Like, I'm vaguely playing RimWorld, and I'm also engaging with chat. Rick's Lobsters are here. Everyone. Hi. You seem to all have melee weapons. That's a shame for you. That's a shame. And you're going to kind of hang out for a while. That's cool. Kind of figure out where you're going to go. You're probably going to go in here. That's probably your goal. I have made Scottish tablet. Hang on, let me pause that for a sec. This game long ago where you created a colony. When you exited the game, the people would continue. You came back, you'd have new members and events. Oh, God, I almost think I know what that is. Has anyone played Tropico 6? I have, Rob. I did, there's a series on the beta before it actually was released. If you're interested, I did it on the channel, Rob, in the beta version. And I have it. I enjoy it greatly. I'm a fan of the Tropico franchise. I think it's a very solidly put together franchise. I know some are better than others, but I really enjoyed Tropico 6. I really did. If you want to check it out, I mean, you know, shameless self-promotion, but there's a series that I did on the beta, you know, before I ran out of money and got bankrupt and was told game over. Your colony just got taken down by insects. Oh, that's the worst one. Are my traps reset? Good call. Yeah, looking good. And they'll walk right into what is effectively a kill box. Oh, I forgot I have all these urns. I should put urns places. People like to have urns. Maybe that'll cheer up herring. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for them to kind of do their thing. Basically, do their thing. Check the series out. There's a lot of content. Thank you. Yeah, it was whenever the beta came out, I did that. It's very good. I enjoyed it greatly. I mean, I went bankrupt and I got, you know, the game shut me down because I was horribly in debt. But the game itself is a lot of fun. It is, I think people's complaints about Tropico 6 is it's more, I guess, linear because there's such a hard story attached to it. I mean, you go through all the eras as normal, but I think it's a little more linear in 6. But I really like it. I really do. I mean, the humor's good. The graphics are good. I love going around the world, stealing all the national monuments and then putting them in my... Oh, never mind. We're not even going to make it to the raid. No, I think this is broadly going to resolve itself. Yep, and you're dead, and you're all fleeing. Okay, bye, guys. Thanks for coming by, Rick's Lobsters. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Wolf and Bella, have a good night. Okay, bye. They brought a club to a gunfight. They did indeed. Yeah, they did indeed. Would you be up for doing some retro games on an emulator for video or stream? Depends what they were. And I'm gonna once again put chat on task that I don't think we've ever resolved before. There was a trading game, and I'd swear up and down it was called like Dark Waters 2. I know it was 2. I know it was a sequel to something that I loved. And it was a very, very simple trading game. It was just, you know, it had sort of the anime style to, not anime style, but sort of like a precursor to Stardew Valley kind of style to it. Really, Stardew Valley just copied that style. Anyway, long story short, you would just, you know, start out with one ship and you'd, Age of Sail kind of thing, classic Age of Sail, and you just go around the world, finding things, discovering things, trading places. I loved that game. I played the bejesus out of that back then. So, yeah, depends what the game would be, Mr. Lorbo. Depends what the game. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine, Weerati. How's the multitasking going on your end? We didn't have OG PlayStation in Czechoslovakia. I didn't either. I just had a friend who had it. I mean, I did eventually get it. And that's where XCOM happened. That's where my deep and abiding passion for XCOM happened when that came out for the PlayStation. Oh, my goodness. I just consumed XCOM. It was torture on the old PlayStation because the load times were just ridiculous. I mean, without exaggeration, you could go to the mission, hit that load screen. You could leave the house, go across the street, get a sandwich, eat the sandwich, you know, wash your hands, have a drink of water, and that thing would still be loading. Risen 2 Dark Waters. Was it that one? Maybe it's not. I don't know. I've looked for it. Many, many times. And I know, because I keep forgetting what the name of it is. I know a few years ago I had it on my phone with an emulator, and I played it on my phone, and it was just as good as I remember. It's just one of those games that really, it's so basic and simple, but it's well done, so it's kind of stood the test of time. But I don't think it's Risen 2. If I see it, I'll probably know what it is. But I'm just going to, while it's nap time in RimWorld, I'm just going to actually do the Googles, as the kids do these days, and see if that is the one that I am thinking of. Risen 2, Dark Waters, let's see. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Show me. Nope, that's not it. No, that's definitely not it. No, that's more piratey. This was more exploration and trading. Good guess, though, but that's not it. Okay. Stop posting bots everywhere. Well, it's an experiment. I don't do multitasking. I love to write games in BASIC and then play them. Oh, I did that back then. I mean, I didn't do games. I wasn't very good at it. But we did, we did learn BASIC when that was a thing, when that existed. That was kind of fun. I'd write myself little programs and stuff for nothing at all. Just fun to make the computer do things. Some of the games I want to see Dave come from DOS era, SNES, or N64 and Amiga era. Lots of Tycoon and Maxis games. Well, yeah, there was not Roller Coaster Tycoon, but whatever, Theme Park from back in the day. I played the heck out of that too. Although the sounds of people throwing up over and over and over again got a little too much. That was one of the first ones where I had to turn the sound off because it just got ridiculous. Em has a fascination with getting that word past the YouTube censors. It's hilarious, and it's working, Rob. It's working. She's gotten it past every single time. Diablo 1, played that. Yep, played that. Absolutely, that was good. Still played Warcraft 2. Did I play that or Warcraft 1? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Warcraft 2. Yeah. How's Lucky Dave's doing? Well, we've closed the doors of Lucky Dave's. We've kind of done all that we can do at Lucky Dave's, and we're waiting in Sim Casino for some major updates, not minor updates. I don't want people putting up in my comments, hey, they've got a new lamp. Come back and do a whole series of Sim Casino. Won't stop me from doing it on my own time, but I want some major updates out of Sim Casino, and then we're doing a season 2. I have never guaranteed viewers anything, but I guarantee you we're coming back to Sim Casino. I am fully in the tank for that game. Fully in the tank. As I said at the end of that series, it's probably one of the only games of last year that didn't in some way disappoint me. What it said it was going to be was exactly what it was. It said, here's what our game is, and they were 100% correct. And I looked at that description and said, I believe I would enjoy playing that kind of game if it is what you say it is, and it was. So yeah, no, I'm fully in the tank for that game. So I'm waiting for some major updates, and then we will return to Sim Casino. I just don't know when. Go and try House Flipper. Oh, Roddy. We did House Flipper live streaming for like a year. I have done so much House Flipper. I think I have like 80 hours of streaming House Flipper. And it's all there. If you want to go check it out, you're going to see some very familiar faces in chat on House Flipper. Yeah, we did House Flipper for ages. Oh, how did the raid go? We promptly ignored it. I mean, we made an effort to go down and meet it, but they're all dead. Yeah, a couple of them got away, but the first raid, no problem. No problem at all. Although we should, as you reminded me, make sure we start repairing these traps. Clay's already doing that one. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and work on that steel trap. Let's start repairing those traps for the next one. 1 word or 3, Filmmaker Tycoon. House Flipper is a great game. Yeah, we had a ton of fun with House Flipper. We did a lot of House Flipper on this channel. Sim Casino is a great game. Excited to see what they had in the future. You and me both, Rob. You and me both. I'm really... It's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's a very, very straightforward... Like, the level of customization is awesome, but it's also, at its heart, it's a very simple game. And it is just building and having fun. And Sim Casino, it really allows me to make exactly what I wanted. Like, I was not in any way restricted creatively. Not much, anyway. There are a few things I would change. But, that's me. Nothing's going to be 100% perfect. But I could make any type of... In fact, I've actually... I can make any type of casino I want. I've actually already started on a plan of what the next casino will be. and it will be pretty different from what we put together at Lucky Dave's, I hope, if it comes out the way I think it's going to. Golden Axe. Ooh, that's a blast from the past. Zoo Tycoon Sim Ant. Yep, Sim Ant I played. Populous, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Cypher DLC for House Flipper is out. Oh, is it? Is that finally come out? Okay. I mean, I don't know if it's worth going back in and... Because we streamed a lot of House Flipper, and we had a ton of fun doing it, but I do want to take a break from House Flipper. Apple Boy, welcome, welcome, welcome. You joined for Thief Sim and stayed for House Flipper. The Joker's house, yes. I did make some memorable houses, you're not wrong. The Joker's house was good. I still think my triple toilet outdoor bathroom with the hot tub was the best. I mean, I would want that in my own home. I think that was amazing. And Thief Sim was a great game. I enjoy Thief Sim. But we're always going to be bouncing around. You guys know that by now. You guys know that. If most of the people in this chat right now have been here for a while, and you guys know, I'm going to flip-flop between games a lot. It's just the way I play games. It's just, we're not, because it kind of brings the conversation full circle about the whole older games and stuff. We do have a zillion games we can play now. We have a zillion games. Back then I had like 2. So I had to stay hyper-focused, but now I've got a zillion of them. And I just want to keep playing lots and lots and lots of different things. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching lots and lots and lots of different things. Oh, Euronymous! Welcome, man! Oh, Euronymous, I haven't seen you in a bazillion years. Boy, between you and Squig, it's like the old Warhammer group is back. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, excellent to see you. You've changed your name yet again. Well, at least it's something short this time. At least it's something short. You have concluded butts and buttocks is accepted. Is that a good or a bad thing? I think it's neither. I think it's neither. Should go back to House Flipper or Thief Simulator 2021 or 2022. Maybe. Maybe. Nothing is ever... Okay, that's not true. Almost nothing is never off the table. If you said, I need you to play Filmmaker Tycoon, I would tell you no. That's simply not going to happen. First House Flipper stream, I put something in chat and Dave answered, well, yeah. Of course I did, Mia. Why wouldn't I? I mean, you're taking time out of your life to put that in chat. You're trying to, you're engaging with me. I want to engage with you. Compact weaponry is done. That's super. Let's do... Wow, we are actually kind of running out of stuff to do. You know what then? TVs for everyone. Flat screen TVs for everyone. Yeah, of course I would, Mia. I certainly hope chat is never so huge that I can't respond to you guys. That would make me sad. I really I come here, I do this stream because I want to hang out with you guys. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say, you really kind of make my weekend. You do. Excuse me, cough coming on. But yeah, you guys really kind of make my weekend. I look forward to this every single weekend. And why would I not want to say hi back? That seems very silly. I don't, I've seen those streams, and we've talked about those streams before, these huge channels, and God bless them. Their chat is flying by so fast, they can't possibly keep up with it. I should be so lucky. I should be so blessed to have that. However, why bother with the live stream if you're not interacting with chat? I don't see the point. Why don't you just put out a video, and people can leave comments, and you can ignore those too. So I don't really see the point of that. Would be sad if you got passed over. I try to see it all. Sometimes it flies by a little too fast even for me. But then people who know me just go, hey, you missed my comment, and then I'll go back and find it. So, just played the new XCOM game, too alien-friendly. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, the new one. I haven't gotten through that yet. I really haven't gotten through that yet. I feel I want to like it. But as somebody else said to me, who's also a huge XCOM fan, it almost feels, and this is not really a complaint, but it feels like that game is them test driving mechanics for XCOM 3. So they're kind of feeling things out, seeing how different mechanics may play, and then moving those into XCOM 3. That's not a complaint. It's a perfectly good thing to do. Top 3 games would be Warcraft 2, Sim Tower, and Lords of the Realm 2. I did play a lot of Sim Tower. He genuinely enjoys it and talking to everyone. Of course I do, Anna. Of course I do. Why would I not? Again, I know I say this every single weekend, but I really look forward to hanging out with you guys. I hope I hope I'm never that guy. I don't think I would be. I'm just not that person naturally. But I don't think I'm that guy who's just going to sit here and play the game and just sort of vaguely mutter. And you guys are just talking to yourselves in chat. That's not very fun for me. It's, you know, the live streams that I started watching when I started watching people live stream as opposed to just videos on demand were because they would engage. And it became a conversation and it became more fun like that. And all before you know it, a couple of hours had gone by. You've just been chit-chatting with friends. I think it was Dances with Sheep. It might have been Dances with Sheep who said, this stream is like going to the pub with your friends. It's like a Friday night, you know, at the pub with your friends. And I think that's the best thing anyone said about this stream. Best thing anyone said about it. How about Darkest Dungeon? Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. I loved Evil Genius. Hope Evil Genius 2 will be as fun as the original. I hope so. My problem with Evil Genius, I loved it. Loved the humor, loved the idea, loved the concept. Super grindy. Super grindy in the mid part of the game. So I'm really hoping they can shave that out of Evil Genius 2. I hope that would be great if they could just make it slightly less grindy. So I'm not sort of just doing the same thing over and over. I do love Attention M. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Absolutely. I freely admit that. I absolutely love Attention. What about the name? Train Sims 2. I do not know that one. Wee Roddy Max. I do not know that. Huh. Train Sims 2. I might have to check that out later. Are you feeding my prisoner? Good call. As always, Willow. Good call. You're basically in charge of the prisoners because remembering to... he's been fed recently. He's been fed recently. So somebody has fed him. And we're still losing skills with the animals because there's not enough warm bodies to do this. Since the raid ended badly for Rick's Lobsters, what happens with the quest? There's going to be at least one more raid, Willow, because we were promised 2. And then Sean, they'll send a shuttle for him in 15 days. So the raid could be tomorrow. The raid could be 14 days from now. But Sean's just going to hang out here for 15 days, and then they'll send a shuttle. And once he goes away, I get my rewards. But yeah, it ended badly for Rick's Lobsters, but they're gonna come back. They always do. They're Rick's Lobsters. Yep, Kalian just dropped off some food for Sean, so Sean is getting fed. And I'm just gonna leave you on no interaction because I can't recruit you, unfortunately. M's out. Okay, bye, M. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I should be out too because we have to go grocery shopping. I love seeing Kitty in chat. I love it. Filmmaker Tycoon review. Thank you. I appreciate that. I put some thought into that one. I did put a little bit of effort into that. But yeah, you know what? Actually, M's departure, that is actually an excellent time to call the stream because Mrs. Dave and I have to go grocery shopping. Otherwise, there will be nothing to eat. So that is an excellent time to call the stream for today. I don't know if I've said it enough, but thank you guys so very, very, very much for coming out. I love doing this with you every single weekend. It makes my week. I look forward to it. I basically run home from work so I can get this going. So you guys never disappoint. As always, awesome time hanging out with you. We will do, we'll have another poll up next Friday for whatever the random Vosseros game will be for next Friday. And then obviously we'll do some more RimWorld on Saturday, as we do. And I will see Kitty in chat again. It's so cool. I love seeing Kitty in chat. And that's it. And then we'll do, a Vosseros game on Friday. We'll do some RimWorld on Saturday. Other than that, you guys know where to find me. I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Goodbye, and